Hi everyone, it's your boy Smith SNC and I'm back again with another amazing video for today. So before we go into the chats, I would quickly like to thank everyone that watched my video last week. The view was quite much. For some people it's not much, but for me that was much, and our newest subscriber. So I want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you for what you guys have been doing. Thank you very much. So let's head over to what we have for today. So let's go. So as you can see here, this is the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame. If you can see something here that's good, has been pushing upward, has been a bullish trend for some time. It has been on a bullish trend. So this was the line I marked at last week. So if you should look at this, what I lined at in that last week video, that was what really happened for the market. That was what really happened. I don't know if you remember this. So I don't know if you remember this particular line placed at this particular place. What I was saying that I would like for market to come to this particular place before moving upward. So that was what I said last week. So this was the line I drew at last week. My previous weekly high and my previous weekly low. Like what I said in my video last week, I said whenever price wants to keep moving higher, you first of all come to this particular like pull back a little bit to create a wick. So that was what I said in my video. So that was what happened. Although this one did not create that kind of the kind of book I was looking for, but it still tapped to this particular level. To this particular level. So I will tell you I at that level at what really happened. So let's continue. So let's head over to what we have for this week. So looking at good now, without being told, you don't as a forex trader, you don't want to fight with the market either. You need to flow with the market. You get, so gold is on the bullish move. You don't want to be looking for a bearish move. Why gold is on the bullish move? No, it's as if you shoot yourself on the foot if you are doing that. You get, so since gold is on the bullish move, you need to be what? You need to follow the trend of the market. Yes, we don't know how the market is going, when the market is going to be on the if the market is going to continue this week, but for what we can see for the previous week, you see that gold has been on a bullish move. For last month, the candle the market printed was bullish, and for this month also it's looking something like that, although we don't really know what's going to happen for this week. But what I'm saying here is that gold is still on the bullish move. So that does not mean that if I should see a bearish setup, I will not say I will still do it, but it will not be more than me buying buying the market. I don't know if you understand. So my bias for the week is going to be what? Mostly on a bullish form. So I'm going to be buying for gold. So like I said last week, I said this, I'll just wait for the market to come down a little bit behind form before that was what really happened. So this was last week. Previous weekly high, and this is the previous weekly low. So what I'm going to do now is for me to rearrange it again. Then let's see what we have for this new week. Let's see what we have for this new week. Let me move this one first of all. I will still use it. So this is the previous week high. This week I just finished the high. This should be the low. Although there's no wick there, but let me just put it, use the body for it. So let me pin it. So let's continue. So we have concluded, or rather, we have seen that for this week, what we are going to be expecting more is buys on gold. Because why? The market is still in the bullish move. The market is still bullish. It's still bullish for gold. It's still bullish. So let's continue. So let's move over to the daily time frame. So as you can see here, this is the daily time frame. This is the daily time frame. So before I talk about one of this upcoming week, so let's first talk. This was on Monday. This was the candle that was created on Monday. So that was when the market. So this was when the market tapped into this particular level. This was the opening or this was on Monday, Sunday/Monday. This was what happened. So that is it for that. So let's head over to one of this week. So this was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This was what happened on Friday. So on Thursday the market pulled back a little bit. As you can see that there's just week here. This particular day, this last week, there has been some hesitation for gold to move upward. But you can see from the weekly time frame, you see that the market is still on the bullish form. So we're going to be following that bullish plan. So unless we see market structure shifts, that's when we will now say, okay, maybe this market wants to start trading bearish. So this is the weekly daily time frame. So you can see something here that the market is still trading upward. You can see something that the market is still what? The market is still trading upward. This is a low, this is a high. This is a low, higher low, this is a higher high. So there's a possibility that this market might come down a little bit before. Although the market can do something else. Market is not owned by my father, like I usually say. market can do something else. So what I'm going to be expecting for this week is going to be expecting a bullish move for this new week. So this is my previous daily low. Hi, sorry. Previous daily low. So I'm going to be looking for my entries. You I'm going to be looking for my entries. So what I'm just going to be doing, I'm just going to be looking for my entries around this level. So if the market should open today from here, I got to be looking for the market to pull backward a little bit, then give me market structure. Not from this daily time frame, from the other time frame, like from the 15 minutes time frame, from the 5 minutes time frame. The market structure shifts just for me to know, okay, this market is going to go upward. That's what I'm going to be looking at. So that is the normal way I do trade. That is how I trade. That is how I trade. So looking at this daily time frame, even if we are seeing a lot of weeks. So there is still every possibility that anything can happen this new week. There's the US shutdown, so I think although that's not really affect gold a lot, but I think the market is still going to be on a bullish move based on what we are seeing from the weekly time frame. So that is that for this daily time frame. So let's move up to the 4-hour time frame. So even if you should look at the 4-hour time frame, you're looking at if gold is still on a bullish move. This is a move looking at. Gold might even. Sorry for that. So gold might even pull downward more than this particular place, or it will just get to this place then start heading upward. You get? But all I'm looking for is for a pullback to create that wick. Then that pullback that is going to be what will determine my entry on the lower time frame. You get? That is just the pullback I'm looking for. Pullback a little bit then before it start moving upward. That's just what I'm going to be looking for. So I'm still giving gold that gold is still on the bullish move for this new week. For this new week. So this is for this new week. That's what I'm going to be looking at for. So if you should look at this place now, you see that there's a little wick here. There's a little wick at this particular level. So that's what I'm going to be looking at for. So for gold for me for this week, gold is still on the bullish move based on what the market is telling us, the analysis of the market. And let's move over to the 1-hour time frame. So this is the 1-hour time frame. So like I said before, there's a little bit of hesitation here. There's a little bit of hesitation at this particular level. So there's a little bit of hesitation here. So what I'm going to be looking at for is still the same thing. Gold is in the bullish move. So there might be a reason for this one, this particular level. But maybe the market is just playing around here. So you should look at it. This is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low, higher high. So I'm waiting for the market to create a higher low before it start moving upward. And I look for a market structure shift from the 15 minutes or 7 minutes time frame. So that is that on that. I don't think there's anything talking about. So although this one let me just add this to it. I have a setting here on the what's it called? With GJ. So I have a setting here on GJ. So this is just a bonus. So I just wanted to test the strategy I'm using. I want to test it if it will also work. If it will also work on currency pairs. So you can see GU have taken the GJ. Sorry, I said GJ. This is just a bonus. So what I'm looking at for. So I want to try the strategy I'm using for currency also. If you look at this place now, this is the liquidity sweep. If you study ICT concept, you know that this was a liquidity sweep. So GJ are going to this level and have swept this particular high from the weekly time frame. So from the weekly time frame, so what's that supposed to mean? If you look at last week, if you look at it downward, we'll take it downward. You see that the market structure was changed for GJ. So I think GJ is now on a bearish move because there's a lot of hesitation here for the market to move upward. There's a lot of hesitation here for the market to move upward. So that's that for the weekly time frame. So I see GJ is on the bearish move. So you can see the picture clearly from this daily time frame. You can see the picture clearly from this daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame liquidity sweep from this particular level. This is a market structure shift. Sorry, market structure shift from there. So market structure shift from this particular level. Yeah, because why? These are a low, this is a high, this is a lower high, this is a higher high, this is also a lower high. Then it's supposed to create a higher high, but what happened? It created a low here. Then it breaks through this particular structure here. So let's say this market was changed from a bullish move to a bearish move. I don't know if you understand. So what I'm going to be looking at for this week, I'm just going to be looking at I'm going to be studying this particular pair. So I can see a fair value gap at this particular level here. This is a fair value gap. If you have an ICT trader, this is a fair value gap. So what I'm going to be looking at is the market to come to this particular level, then before it starts heading downward. So for me to confirm that, same strategy on gold. So for me to confirm that, just for me to look for. Sorry for that. Oh, this video is not that long. So how many minutes now? Okay. So for me, what I'm going to be looking at for is for the opening for the market to come to this place. So for the market, it might even pass through this. It might even pass through this fair value gap. Like it might even move higher. So what I'm going to be looking at for, or it might just start coming down. We don't really know. So what I'm going to be looking at for is for this market to open today, then come to this particular, tap this particular place, particular boss here. Then before heading towards this one, this fair value gap. There's a reason for that. Just follow me. There's a reason for that. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. If you should look at something here, this is a low, this is a high. So this market has been creating a high, a little bit of low, a lower high, then lower low here, then lower high. This is a lower low here, and this particular place. Then this is a lower low. But what happened here? The market breaks particular structure. This was supposed to be a pullback. Then the market was started moving upward. Then changes what the structure of the market. So a bullish move. I don't know if you can see it here. Changes what the structure of the market to what? To a bullish move. This is a bullish. This is a what's it called? A bullish engulfing candlestick. That was what broke the market structure. The market had been coming downward. That was for some time. But you can see the structure. And the market structure has shifted from what? A bearish move to what? A bullish move. So what I'm going to be seeing, what I'm going to be expecting for tomorrow is just for the market to pull back a little bit. This particular place, then before moving upward. If you look at the 1 hour time, you can see it clearly from the 1 hour time frame. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm seeing. So you can see it clearly from the 1 hour time frame. You can see what's going on here. This pullback, then this is the market structure shift from here. That's what I was trying to say. This is the market structure shift. The market broke through this. Broke through this high. Then there's a pullback here. Then the formation of a bullish trend that was started. So what I'm going to be seeing next week, it might happen, it might not happen. For just for the market to come to this particular place, tap it. Because why? You should look at you can use it from your chart. You measure it with your fib level. You see that this particular level is 50% to 69% retracement level. So just for the market to tap here, then I look for my market structure shift, either from my 15 minutes or my 5 minutes to tap to trade it up to this particular level. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this particular week. So please, once again, if you do enjoy the video, please do it to like, turn on the notification bell, and also subscribe. Very important. So if you let me tell you something. If you should subscribe, you are letting the YouTube algorithm know that okay, this particular if you should view, you like and subscribe, letting the YouTube algorithm know that okay, this particular video, there's value in this particular video. Then thereby the YouTube algorithm will be able to watch to show it to other viewers, for them to also get what knowledge from this particular video. So that's just it. If you are subscribing, you are not subscribing with money, you are not subscribing with anything, just click the subscribe button. And if you don't also like the content, you can also leave it. If you don't also like the content, if you are not interested in the content, you can also leave it. But if you are interested in the content, you want to see this kind of video every week, so please do well. Hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and also do well to like. So without further ado, see you guys on the next video. Peace and love, and have a successful trading week. I love you. Bye bye.